It is a holiday Monday. Depending on where you live, you're either celebrating because of your heads of state or you're celebrating because you want to spend some time with your family. And so here in Canada, it is in regards to the latter because recently we introduced the holiday here that's basically a family version of Valentine's Day. So it's about celebrating love with your family, getting to be with them, enjoying a day off with them, and really having the opportunity to make it count. Right in smack dab in the middle of winter, especially in a winter where it really hasn't amounted to much this year, which has been really sad. There have been days where it's been so warm, instead of wearing my winter boots, quote unquote, because they're not really much of winter boots because they slip easily on ice, I end up wearing sandals because it's so warm. Yeah, that's how warm it's been this winter, and that's really sad. But hopefully we'll be able to enjoy having fun together as we continue on in this game. So hey there, Luna, and welcome to everyone else. Glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world, Mathai Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch. So we certainly have a lot we can do tonight, as far as quests are concerned. We go check our quests. Of course, we have to break out Master Masakatsu from his prison, because that's where we did our cliffhanger last night. And then we have a few more side quests over here, especially in regards to the Rito travel permit. We'll need to get that done. And of course, hoping we can eventually get to see all the parts of the 9 Pillars of Peace. Going back to the Gyun ship and speaking with the crew there. And also this new one in INAZUMA from the Kamisato estates. Of course, we're helping out the Kamisatos to basically sow the seeds of revolution around here. So before we take on any of that, I'm now going to do what I fear is about to happen, which is go over here to, yeah, it says help Master Masakatsu, but we're not going to be helping him by seeing if we can get him pardoned. Based on what we're hearing, we're going to try and break the man out, because he's been doing things that are deeply frowned upon by the local authorities. So as we arrive, yeah, we're not waltzing in the front door, as you can see. The glitter tells us to go to the back. Because, oh my. Recommended party level 69, oh god. Oh, I was afraid of this because as it stands currently, my party is not at that number yet. As you'll see, my party is at 70. Florian's at 70, but everyone else is at 65, 63, and 62 respectively. So, yeah, I think I might want to get some more stuff before I put some legitimate thought into attempting this. But in the meantime, there's still lots of things we can do. There's still lots of stuff we can get, including meeting the INAZUMA Catherine. Because we have not done that yet, because I've been thinking to myself, when are we meeting INAZUMA Catherine? I guess we're doing that now. Help you with books. I'm going to focus on the quest, Luna. But if we have an opportunity to give me some books, absolutely. So this is what the INAZUMA Adventurers Guild looks like. Hello there, adventurer. Have your recent adventures been going smoothly? Yeah, you could say so. I would expect no less of you. Keep that up and I'm sure you'll be a most excellent adventurer. Speaking of which, the guild is currently looking for adventurers to explore Seirai Island. Would you be interested? Sure. Yes, it is an island to the south of Narakumi Island, with some parts of the island being subject to constant wild storms that have impeded the guild's exploration work thus far. While we have sent 2 adventurers, Miss Aiko and Mr. Taisuke, to remain on Seirai Island and investigate a way to calm the storm, I'm afraid that they haven't come up with any leads thus far. If you're interested, go to Seirai Island and have a look. It has also been said that the island is full of buried treasure. That said, please be careful while you explore Seirai Island. Yeah, if they're talking about storms and whatnot. After all, we have yet to determine the cause of those storms. Alright, let's throw ourselves into whole bunch of pain. Yeah, to get there, though, it's over a kilometer away. Can I get myself closer from where I am right now? Not really. That's a long way out. Ugh. Yeah, am I gonna have to basically ice my way? Am I gonna have to bring out some Kaya to use his ice abilities to get me to where I need to go here? Because I can get myself as close as possible on the mainland, but then after that, it's pretty much throwing it up in the air. And it would certainly be a slog for sure, if that's how I have to go about it. Oh, hold on. What a headache. Hi there, is there anything you want? Oh, they're forcing me to do this. Are you talking about Master Kamaji? What do you want from him? Sure, she saw his letter. You said this letter is from Miss Hiragi Chisato? If this letter is really from that Hiragi Chisato, I think you should talk to Master Kamaji directly. He's been taking walks near the bridge recently. I guess they're gonna force this on me, but hey, I guess it's better than trying to slow freeze a path to get ourselves to our next destination. Let's bring that back up here. Yeah, it's 92 meters, but he's outside the palace? Or he's over in this building? No, he is actually outside. Alright, where is our man of interest? Is he hiding somewhere down here? Oh, this is him. Ah, you're that traveler from abroad. What can I do for you? About this letter? This letter? Did Miss Hiragi really ask you to deliver this to me? Yep. This handwriting. It really is her, thank goodness. Thank you for making this trip, traveler. As for the travel permit, as it's Miss Hiragi's personal request, I will naturally see it through. However, I'll need some time to prepare. How about this? Can you wait for me at the Kiminami restaurant? Sure. Well, I want a small favor from you. Recently, I was also thinking of sending something to Miss Hiragi. I wrote a letter and also requested Miss Kiminami to make some treats for me. I was planning to send them together to Miss Hiragi as a present. But if my father finds out about my plans, he might be upset. Just as I was pondering what to do, you showed up. Yeah, is your father very strict? Father, he naturally has to be strict. I do understand why he's unwilling for me to communicate with Miss Hiragi. After all, I am a member of the Koju clan, and one of the enforcers of the Tenryou Commission. Miss Hiragi is the young lady of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan. If I were to get too close to her, it would be inevitable that someone might try to take advantage of her situation. Even though it is only a present, in some people's eyes it's a lot more than that. Let's not talk about these trivial matters. Trivial? Traveler, please wait at the Kiminami restaurant for me. After I approve the travel permit, I'll bring it to you. Alright. Well, let's go find this restaurant then. It's over this way. We'll hang a left down the main road of the city and try and get ourselves there as quick as we can. It even seems to maybe on the outside of the city, but let's check out Shimura Kanbei, because I want to see if there are ingredients and recipes I'd like to be able to get my hands on. Oh, they have a lot. Yeah, I'd be foolish not to get these. Because yeah, look at all this list. This is a huge list. Yeah, that's a lot. But it's all worth it in the end. Okay. And then I can go ahead into the inventory and officially learn all these recipes. So many recipes. Now, obviously I can't make them right now. In the meantime, let's continue on to Kiminami. Oh, we're going the wrong way now? Oh, is there a road over here? There is. Okay, it's just outside of the main city gate. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of confused there. Like, where are they pointing me? Further away still. Okay, so it looks like this is Kiminami. I'll have to see if they have recipes too. Welcome to Kiminami Restaurant. Yeah, I'm here about Kamaji. Oh, I've already prepared the treats that Master Kamaji ordered. I'll bring them to you now. But I'm curious about who Master Kamaji will give these treats to. It's nothing more than a public relations gesture, Miss Kiminami. A while back, Mr. Hiragi Shinsuke presented my father with a batch of fine tea. My father knows that Mr. Hiragi's beloved daughter Chisato likes treats, so he told me to prepare some as a gift in return. I was worried that the delivery might take too long and there might also be unavoidable bumps during the journey, so I specifically asked for this traveler to deliver them. Miss Kiminami, can I have a look at the treats, please? I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Sure, here are the treats. Please take a look. Everything is there. Thank you, Miss Kiminami. Let us move out of the way, traveler. I have a few more things to say to you. Sure. This is the travel permit. Please take it. Thank you. With this travel permit, you can freely enter and leave Rito. But where about anywhere else? It's fine. This permit will make your delivery a lot smoother. Also, here's the letter. Written by you? Yes, I tried to write this letter in a tactful manner. I hope Miss Hiragi won't be offended by it. Please deliver this letter and the treats to Miss Hiragi. Do we have to go back again? Yeah. But this time you have the travel permit. You should have a lot more freedom than before. I'll leave it to you, traveler. I also need to go back and deal with official matters. When will I be able to go there myself? I don't know. But let's see what Miss Kiminami has as far as dishes are concerned. And you also have a lot of recipes. Well, we are certainly not going to be lacking for a while. More and more. How more can you possibly get? And we also have delicious rice cake soup. Interesting. Yeah, so many new recipes. I really need to get to a fire to cook them with. Yeah, I think I just got 20 new recipes alone in the last 10 minutes. Okay, so back over to Rito. Pick up some berries along the way. Just regular, generic berries. Alright, coming in. Traveler, you've returned. I guess you've delivered my letter to Kamaji. Did you manage to get the travel permit as well? Yes, I have, thank you. Also, you don't have to thank me. You should be thanking Kamaji instead. Yeah, he wrote it. What's this? Treats? And a handwritten letter from Kamaji? Was it his request? These tricolored dango. He prepared them for me. Thank you, traveler. I'll make sure to savor these treats. As for this letter, I'll read it with great care. Thank you for the hard work. Please accept these items as thanks for your help. Who knows? I might need your help again in the future as well. Yeah, it could happen straight away. So there's 3 wits.
I can't believe I'm gonna assign this task.
So let's go ahead and give these to my party. Every little bit to push forward helps. So that's taken care of. And I'm very reluctant about wanting to travel to Sarai Island if it means I'm going to be taking a long time to get there. Like, is there not a ship I can use? Well, while we're trying to figure that out, let's go back to right over here. Oops. Yeah, it happened again. Yeah, I gotta talk with all these pirates. Ugh. So yeah, let's start talking to everyone. Sea Drake, who are you? You don't look like one of the crew. Need help with anything? I don't need your help with anything. If you aren't one of the crew and you weren't invited, then I suggest you leave. Otherwise, someone may make you leave. Obviously, you didn't speak with Captain Beto. Yeah, we know pretty much that you feel that way. Laura Grubber. Who are you? How'd you get on the ship? Need help with anything? What do you want? If you're trying to rob me, think again. Get out of here faster, you'll be sorry. Well, with an attitude like that...
Is this an answer from this world?
Yeah. You're gonna give me an attitude like that, that's what you get. I'm snatching up all your treasure, and you're just gonna stand there and take it like a champ. Hey, Suling. Haven't seen you before. You aren't one of the crew, are you? It's been a long time since the stranger came on the ship. I won't ask any random stranger for help. You should leave. Because you can't catch a break with anyone around here. Yeah, so many people still need to be spoken to. Including Yinjing. Did Juza frighten you? Don't take it personally, he's just like that. Well, given that I killed Juza in Zio's castle, I highly doubt it. He also speaks a bit loudly on account of his poor hearing, but he's really a good person at heart. Yeah, you must be mistaking him for someone else. Okay, so if you aren't busy, think you can help me with something? Oh yeah. It's been so long since we've returned to shore, but Juza is making everyone stay on the ship until Beto gets back. Well, she's in my party now, so if you want. Last time I was in the city, I paid Bolai to buy some supplies in advance for when I returned. Take this letter to Bolai and he'll get someone to bring supplies to the ship. Sure. Thank you. We got that. Give the letter to Bolai. In the meantime, I'd like to talk with everyone else first before we continue. Miss Farong. Huh. Judging by your clothes, I'd say you're the traveler, right? What are you doing on the ship? You just came to help? Well, I don't need any. You should get out of here. You can't just come onto the ship as you please. Take it up with Beto, then. And we have little... Wow, little Yue. That was pretty much a fluke right there. When will we finally be able to get off the ship? I don't know. You're the one who snuck onto the ship, right? I could hear Uncle Juza yelling from halfway across the ship. Did Uncle Juza frighten you? Relax, he's a good person. He was just trying to act tough and scare you a bit. But when will we finally be able to go into the city? While Beto is doing stuff in Niue Harbor, Uncle Juza won't let us leave the ship. Aunt Yinjing had promised to take me shopping in the city, and then I could go play with Chang Chang. Last time I told Chang Chang I would play with her when I got back, but now... You should still be able to go into the city, right? Can you help me out? Find some store conscious for me on the shore. I think 3 will be enough. Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Yeah, because I just so happen to have a bunch of store conch. Thank Thank you. Wait a sec while I fiddle with these. As I'm losing my voice. Aunt Yinjing taught me how to make a toy out of star conches. The next step is... Little Yue manages to make a toy. There, all done. Can you please take this to Chang Chang for me? I really wanted to give it to her myself, but Beidou probably won't be coming back soon. And even when she does come back, we might just set straight out to sea again. It doesn't seem like I'll be able to make it in the city this time. I hope Chang Chang won't get mad. I think she'll be understanding. Meanwhile, a couple more people need to be spoken to. Ah, we'll save you for last. It looks like someone we need to speak to is on the masts, possibly? Or in the crow's nest? Oh, wait a minute. Chang Chang is here? Really? This is Juza. Alright, where could Beidou be off to? Ah, it's you. So you actually did go around the ship helping people. Well, I got a job for you. We just pulled into the shore, so we haven't had time to restock on food. Out on the open sea for so long, eating dry meat every day, it eats away one's heart. It's not every day we're near port. We best get some fresh food. But I don't know where Beidou is at, and the rest of the crew isn't to leave the ship. It'd be great if you could bring us some fowl or raw meat. Oh, sure. So eager. Okay, I'll leave it to you then. So, did you bring your meat back? We did. Yeah. Here. 3 for ya. I got a whole bunch of them, courtesy of the people of Sumeru. We can make steak out of this, perfect to pair with a drink. Beidou will most surely be pleased. Alright. Now where's Chang Chang? Yep, right up in the crow's nest. But in this crow's nest. Not the one I was looking at before. So let's climb. Oh, so many Hu Tao avatars want me to have me join them, but unfortunately I'm in the middle of main story questing. Or side questing right now, just to clear stuff off so I can get my characters leveled. I'm impressed by Florian's ability to climb up a really wet sail here. I don't know what kind of gripping he's using in order to pull this off, but it's quite impressive. Might need to step off at some point because of my stamina. I might not even need to if I can get to the ladder. Alright, there we go. Let's go around the ladder. And... oh. You're my last point of contact. Ah, where'd you come from? I didn't see you. I don't have anything you can help with. You should go back to wherever you snuck up on me from. Stirring up trouble on this ship won't do you any good. Fine. Now we can officially give the present to Chang Chang because we've spoken with everyone on the ship. So, let's go over to Liwa. Our point of contact will be right over here. There we go. Ugh. So let's see what happens when we go and speak to these people. And the sun is now out because it's setting. We'll just touch down and here's Chang Chang. Little Yue isn't back, is he? No, but he got you something. Little Yue is back? Then why didn't he come over himself? Last time he said he would come play with me, but it's been forever. But he can't leave the ship now. Okay, he said the same thing the time before last, when a big tall man brought me a gift from him. Nothing he can do about it, I guess. I'm sure it's all because of Beto again. Ouch. But thank you anyway for the gift. Please thank little Yue for me as well. When my daddy comes back, I'll ask him to take me to the ship little Yue is on. If he can't come here, I at least can go to him. I don't know if that'll be possible, but I'm sure something could be arranged. We'll go past Mr. Ivanovich, and I think my point of contact is on one of the spots underneath. And oh, it's this guy again. It's been a long time. Why hasn't anyone come? Well, so now you're delivering the letter? What about the guy from last time? He's not with you, is he? Nope. Whew! That's good. Okay, the supplies are all ready. I'll get someone to take them over in a bit. Genshin Forest. That's a long way. I'll probably need to hire a boat to get there. Yinjing's last payment should be enough to cover it, though. And we can go back to Yinjing. Simple enough. Alright, back to the Alcor. So we'll speak with Yinjing first. Did you deliver the letter? We did. Thank you for your help. Otherwise, I would have had to ask Juza to deliver it again. He'd only scare Bolai, then Juza'd have to come back and drag me over anyway to explain the situation to Bolai. I feel bad for you. Meanwhile, little Yue. Did you give my present to Chang Chang? Yeah, she loved it. That's good. Thanks for your help. Okay, and then back over to Juza. You lent a hand to so many people on the ship, I lost track. Well, it was only 2. I'm curious, how did you get so good by helping people? I help people solve problems for a living. Help people solve problems? I think I know what you mean by problems. But I understand the rules of the trade, I won't press you. Take these. Consider it thanks for helping us out. Well, you're forgiven for sneaking onto the ship. No harm if it came anyway. Seriously, did no member of this ship have any heads up from Beto that we were welcome on this thing? But remember, if you board the ship in the future, do it properly. Alright, you can go now. I have some work on the ship to take care of. As soon as we returned from INAZUMA, Beto had us anchor the ship here while she went into Liyue Harbor. But she's been gone for so long now, it's not good to just be stuck here by a Genshin Forest. I should go into the city and look for her. And that's that quest that's checked off. And we're very close to 41. 2 more heroes' wits. Once we can use them. There you go, Jinyan, you're 66. And apparently she's scared about that. She thought I was probably describing her age. I had to go there. Anyway. So we got that one cleared off. Yeah, I want to see what this one is about, because I imagine I probably need to do some more stuff before I attempt to make that crossing over to Seirai. Oh, is that right over here? Yep, it is. So let's see what happens when we go and take on this quest from Madurame Hyukabe. Oh, sorry. Honored guests, a moment if you please. I trust you are the traveler of whom Miss Kamisato has previously spoken. Indeed I am. Then please forgive my intrusion. I am Madarame Hyakube, a retainer of the Kamisato clan. And you have nothing to do with that scam artist from Persona 5? I have heard tell of your great deeds, and Miss Kamisato thinks extremely highly of you. No doubt you are one of great honor and worthy of our trust. I have long since wished for the pleasure of making your acquaintance. Unfortunately, I have been unable to extricate myself from my duties recently. That's what do you want? On the contrary, it is you who are too modest. Even the Yashiro Commissioner Kamisato Wayato himself has mentioned you before. He too believes that you are worthy of our trust. I'll get to the point. Since the Yashiro Commission oversees worship at the shrine, we often have the occasion to hear about people's earnest ambitions. Miss Kamisato, being as kind and thoughtful as she is, convinced the Yashiro Commissioner to allocate resources to help people realize their ambitions. After some deliberation, he decided to establish a public commission system as the means of achieving this. I am the one he assigned to organize it. The remuneration is more than ample, but the problem is that there are too many commissions and not enough people to handle them. If you are willing to lend your assistance, that would be wonderful. If you are unable to start right away, that's no problem. You can simply find me in a few days' time when your schedule is freer. Is freer a word? I have compiled the details of commissions that we've received so far, if you wish to take a closer look. And so that's a part of my... So this is why I go to build up my reputation here in Inazuma. We've already done the Chisato's letter quest. And so the ball is rolling now over here, too. If you should ever have the time and the desire, we would be grateful indeed for your help. If all goes well, you will not only be well compensated, but your reputation in Inazuma will be enhanced. Of course, even one such as yourself cannot become a local legend overnight. As with many things in life, you will need to start from something small and work your way up. Specifically, this means that as your reputation builds up, the commissions you have access to will grow in complexity. Consider it a gauge of the level of trust that people here place in you. Please give it some thought. It goes without saying that I'd be thrilled if you're willing to help out. I will leave you to think it over. Alright, so that's taken care of. Also, I can let you all know that I have gained a level on my reputation in Mondstadt, so I'm at level 3 with that now. Yeah, something I've been doing off camera when I've had the opportunity, so now that we've done that, let's keep looking through the list. Yeah, because this list is getting shrunk down. Yeah, shall we attempt the crossing? Like, I feel like there should be a place in Inazuma proper that gives us a way to be able to travel this journey here without having to go take a really big slog on it. Like, I was looking at that Amakane Island on the map. Maybe it's like a ferry or something. Yeah, let me look into that. This device has a mysterious power. It is a way wider waypoint. Okay. So let's go to the closest waypoint then to that. And we'll see if we can't use it to go south. Possible electroculus to obtain? I need to climb up something. Oh, is it just above me? It's just above me. Yeah, in fact, I think I tried to get this one before in stream and it didn't work out. Hey Elizabeth, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. I'm in the middle of trying to clear some side quests off my list in order to build up my characters to do the prison break here in Inazuma. Is there an easy way to get to Seirai Island in order to get this quest activated? Okay, you're the Yashiro Commission representative. You are a vendor. Oh, there's a clock challenge here. It's defended by hilichurls.
Stars, shine for me.
Yeah, this could definitely be an opportunity for audience participation.
Feel the beat.
Seems like this will be a golden opportunity to do that.
Not now. I'll protect us.
Well, there's a place where I can cook. That's good. Yeah, you come at me and then you get blown away. I can chase you over here. And you're dead. Wow. That's awesome. We'll take what's in here.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh. It's blocked. Is it because of the time trial? "40 seconds to kill." Oh, it's not kill, it's collect. But I don't know where the electroparticles are. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, I don't know where these particles are. Like, are they all over there or something? Yeah, I legit do not know. Unless that's it right there. Go. Are these the particles? No, it's an electrogram. Oh! Oh, but then... Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna do what I thought it was gonna do. Well, at least I set it off. So I guess that works. Summon Wave Rider. This must be it. Sail Wave Rider. Alright, we're going south. Look for the adventures on Seirai Island. It's over a kilometer away. Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually using a Wave Rider. So, props to myself for getting that. But yeah, it's sad that I couldn't figure out how to do the electroparticles for the time trial. Because, yeah, I think they're kind of blending into the daylight or something. Can't really tell. It looks like that's the island we're going to. Well, that explains the storms. They're all basically frozen over that one floating island. That's probably why the adventurers are on the quest that they are. Yeah, absolutely, thanks. I just hope the ship doesn't get torn apart as we're approaching the island, because they did mention storms. And I do see a beam of light from the ground heading to the heavens. I would say this is relaxing, but at the same time it also makes me feel incredibly nervous because of the possibility that we could get shipwrecked as we get closer to the island. And if that happens, I'm kind of screwed because I did not swap Layla for Kaya. And I was starting to get fog rolling in. As we go out of the areas that we've uncovered. That's the statue? Okay, good. Because, yeah, there would have to be one. There would have to be one. I would be shocked if there wasn't. How close do we have to get in order for things to go awry? I mean, honestly, I think we're fortunate that we haven't been shipwrecked at all. But now we really get to see for ourselves what this is all about. Oh, that's where I undock. Crap. I'm beached. I can't turn it over. Yeah, get off here. Oh. I didn't know I could attack with this thing. And the Mystical Wave Rider. Oops. Wave Riders can accelerate to increase their speed. They're also armed with two different weapons, Swift Strike and Heavy Cannons. Heavy Cannon is more firepower, but goes on cooldown after being fired. Hold the jump button to stop sailing and leave the Wave Rider. Okay. There we go.
This rain ain't clearing anytime soon.
Nope.
But the show's still on, people.
Yeah, now we've really found the Thunder Plains. Let's get the waypoint first. And that one's to collect, puts us at rank 41. Huzzah. Now I need to get up there somehow? Or lower? Oh, it's behind me. Hey there, Aiko. I'll need this book and this one and this one? Hello there. You an adventurer? Am I right to see that you're here to investigate this island? Yep. I see. In that case, you can explore the periphery of this island a bit. But don't wander too close to the center of this island as you please. The storms there are not to be trifled with. Are there only storms over there? Yes. Strange, isn't it? It's almost like something's drawn a boundary for the storms. That fellow Taisuke keeps insisting that the storm must have been the work of the Archon, meant to block ordinary people from violating a sacred site. I didn't believe a word of it at first, but then we discovered some very strange stone structures in the area. Taisuke read in a text that he found these structures are known as warding stones. And according to the legends, these stone structures really are ritual implements that can be used to seal certain things. Unfortunately, the stone structures we found were all busted up and not one looks like it's been repaired in who knows how many years. We lack the clues we need to solve this mystery. How very frustrating. But since it's work, I suppose we just gotta give it a go. Where did you find them? Not far. Taisuke's been there the whole time investigating. I just came back to help him grab some books. If you want to go have a look, I can just take you there. The quicker we solve the mystery behind that warding stone, the sooner we can report back to the guild. Just hold on a moment while I bundle this stuff up. And so... Alright, that's that. Let's go. Okay, so we'll investigate what's in here. Pick up the warding handkerchief. Or the doctor's handkerchief. Yeah, looks like we'll have to deal with some stuff here. I'm not really sure what these symbols are. Are they like, is it telling me that they're higher against physical damage or something?
The night is cold.
Oh, good, I did freeze it.
Feel the beat. Cole, mine to command.
Let's get these things taken care of. With more are coming. basically harmless.
Wind blade.
I don't know how you would get an accomplishment like that, but I'll take it.
Disappear.
Like, did it mean basically like a flawless victory in Mortal Kombat?
Shred till I'm dead.
Whoa, spectral husks. Spectral husks, spectral hearts. So it's ghosts then. That's what we're getting hassled by. I really want to try and make an attempt at the statue. See, Kano's serum. Meanwhile,
Wind blade.
Let the show
you
begin.
escaped.
Purging transgressions.
Yeah, I guess this will be a perfect place for Electro.
My guiding stars. Don't be scared.
Like this. And she keeps getting shelled out, so it's good for us.
Let's dance.
Get blown away? Nope. I do have her half health though. And she's really trying to protect herself here to no avail. Oh!
Out of my sight. The night is cold.
Yeah, stay up.
Wind blade.
Yeah, it keeps working. Ah.
Her Majesty's power flows
Oh, am
through
I
me.
marked here? Well, I'm pretty sure that could have been lethal if I stayed in that. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, that was a good hit.
Shred till I'm dead. Out of my sight.
Out of your sight? I don't think so.
Wind blade. Disappear.
You get blown away.
Power cord.
Ah, escaped again.
My guiding stars.
Almost there, almost there. Ow. Oh, I got it. Crystal and Dismal Prisms. Yeah, this isn't dangerous at all. There's even a village here, but it's more like probably more like a ghost town. Check that off. Yeah, it is a ghost town. Yeah, I will help myself to the Statue of the Seven if that's alright. Yeah, we're getting dangerously close to the thunder. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Let's see what we're looking at here. And there's the ultimate destination, Amakumo Peak. So yeah, resonate with Electro. Alright, that achievement is taken care of. Says Electroculus. Two of them are close by. I also see a few heavies here. I want to steer clear of them for the time being. It's like the I hate it when I cannot say these words. Electroculus is close by. Wait a minute, this is it? Oh, okay, it's just for the electrogram? Oh, that's not enough. Okay, I see how that works. Maybe. Okay, there we go. L1 switch to R1. Also, where we wanted to go actually was close to this general area. But no, this isn't scary at all. Thunder? Lightning? What's that? Alright, up we go. Got all my stamina built up again, so let's climb. Got around the people there, the heavies. This seal. No, no!
Taisuke, I brought the resources that you asked for.
That's odd. This architecture doesn't fit.
Hey, Taisuke.
Aiko! Come on, you don't have to be so loud. You almost gave me a heart attack. I mean, you didn't, of course, but have you ever considered that the racket you were making might attract monsters? And you don't think that the thunder does?
Yeah. Look, I called for you several times already, and you didn't respond at all. Well then, guess who's got all the resources you asked for? And guess who's brought a little help from the guild to boot?
Yeah, hello there. Oh, pleased to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you indeed. My name is Taisuke, and I'm an adventurer with INAZUMA's Adventurers Guild.
Yes, very nice. We're all adventurers here. No need for the whole song and dance.
Oh, don't say that. We should at least exercise some basic courtesy. Well, we busy ourselves out in the wild so often. It's only right that we maintain a good attitude and outlook during our downtime.
Never mind.
I've told you that many times, haven't I? A good attitude starts with treating people with politeness.
Okay, enough already. How are your Morning Stone studies going?
Basically, we've made zero progress. All we've found is some strange tracks.
No progress, huh? We've been here for quite a while now. If we don't make some headway soon, we should probably ask the guild for additional help.
Additional help? Wouldn't that be the same as admitting that we're not up to the task? Really?
Taisuke, I believe I've said this before. We're professionals. Taking commissions is work. Our goal is to finish our work, not prove ourselves. If we screw up while trying to prove ourselves, we lose more than gain.
Yeah, that's professional ethics for you?
Thanks, but I wouldn't claim to speak for anyone else. Some guild members say that I've got no spirit. Others say that I just work for the sake of working. But whether they like it or not, I've got the highest commission completion efficiency in the guild.
Yeah, try saying that 3 times fast. So what's your reason for being an adventurer then?
Work. More, that's it, really. Well, maybe it's because my goals are so simple that the guild tends to send me out to complete commissions more often than most. But it seems like I won't be able to clear this one solo.
Miss Aiko, please keep your spirits up. The guild did give us this commission after all.
I'm already giving it my 100%. It's just too much to ask for me to give my 120%. Well, whatever. Tell us about those strange tracks.
There are cat's tracks. They go from this warding stone side and stretch all the way out.
I remember you mentioning that they belong to a cat. That doesn't sound like it would have anything to do with this warding stone.
Well, but we could still follow these tracks to have a look.
Yes, they're quite strange, but I'd say that we should focus on the warding stone. Once we've worked out how it functions, we can go follow those tracks.
Miss Aiko, are you just unwilling to walk any further by any chance?
No, I'm being rigorous. Let's start already.
Yeah, these two can't stand each other.
Looks like they're determined to look at that warding stone first. Still, Paimon's quite concerned about those cat tracks.
Yeah, I'll bet they're not about cats.
Since they appear just beside the warding stone, maybe they really do have something to do with it. Let's follow them and see what we can find.
Follow the cat footprints up ahead. Oh, yeah, there's an electroculus right out here in the open on the bridge. But I'll imagine there's some pain to get to it. Or maybe not. Yeah, it could have been some trickery there. Oh, hey, we got a cat. But this isn't the cat we need to look at. Meanwhile, there is a heavy over here.
Lightning flash!
And there are 2 of them.
Well met. Use this first.
And now there are 3.
Let's move.
Whoa!
Can't run.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I see through you. That all you got? Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Oh. Looks like there's a shield
Can't
gun up.
run.
Not now.
Yeah, there's a shield
I
that's
see
gone up.
through you. Be a killjoy. We've only just begun. That all you got? You can't run.
Oh, that backfired.
This isn't over.
Oh, come on.
I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Power cord.
Yeah, try and get the big guy down.
You can't run. Well,
Try till I'm dead.
Okay, you're down.
I went too far.
Take
I
this!
must collect myself.
Thunderclap!
I must counterattack.
Oh, come on.
Don't be scared. Let the show begin.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I just realized my health is really low with Florian. And I think I know the reason for it.
The night is cold. Feel the beat.
Lightning flash!
And he's down. Man, look at all that stuff.
Not now. Come on. We can do it.
And need a little save here.
Take this!
Oh, oh. These ridiculous camera angles.
Time to rock. The night is cold. I'll protect us.
Lightning
That helps. Nothing else. We broke his shield.
Power cord.
Bellowing thunder!
Yeah. His world is getting rocked and shocked.
Cole, mine to command.
Oh.
Take this!
Now while I'm in the middle of a quest. Down. Whew. That was intense, but we got through it.
Woohoo! Let me hear ya!
Won't that deactivate the quest, though? But yeah, feel free to join in, but if it's... Yeah, it takes the quest away. Yeah, it's not that I'm not grateful, but I can't have you join me because the quest just got deactivated. Sorry. Yeah, I know you really want to jump in.
Whatever's
Temporarily
going on
unable
over
to
there.
end it?
Looks pretty rock and roll to me.
Yeah, it cancels the quest. Yeah, that's always the worry whenever I'm doing an active quest. Are you allowed to join? And, well, the game makes it perfectly clear, sadly. Put myself some lavender melons. Yeah, it has to be one of the game's biggest annoyances. Hello there, pale red crab.
Lightning flash!
My guiding stars.
Take this!
Oh, another new enemy.
Power cord.
Yeah, he's trying to run. You won't be able to run though.
Time to rock! The night is cold. Let the show begin. Feel the beat! Don't be scared.
Thunderclap!
Yeah, we're just owning this thing.
Yeah.
It's down. Yeah, he just got owned. Yeah, they really don't want you. They really don't want you to do quests together in this game. Right. Oh. Well, that happened. Meanwhile, we have another waypoint. So I guess once you get to a certain spot, the storm vanishes. And the electroculus is right here. Can I get up this? No. I'm gonna need to make the climb from this. Ah! Yep, that ain't gonna fly. It's a shame that you can't properly stand on the top of a tree in order to launch yourself from a point, because then you're frantically trying with split-second timing to get your wings to go up. If you don't do it in time, then you can't do stuff like this. So as you come to this Eye of the Storm, oh, we're being watched by a Mikote.
That cat! It's talking! Oh, does the sight of me frighten you so?
I almost want to sound like Plague from Miraculous Ladybug, but I'm not going to do that.
Paimon's just never seen a talking animal before.
Yeah, we were tricked into thinking one existed previously.
Most rude of you. Are you not a talking animal also? Paimon isn't an animal!
Yeah, nasty nickname approaching.
Actually, we have met quite a few talking animals, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Dragons count as animals? Paimon feels like they belong in a higher class than that. But well, Dvalin does talk. Well, whatever the case, this is the first time Paimon's met a talking cat. Such wanton yammering. I am no talking cat. This is the Asase Shrine, and I am Neko, the provisional head priestess.
Yeah. I know that you two really wanted me to play this for a long time and to play it together with me, so it feels really disappointing when we can't do quests together.
Other felines address me as Her Ladyship, the provisional head priestess, but since our fates are entwined, you may dispense with such formality.
Do other cats talk too like you?
Surely, you just comprehend them not. But you are no fools, certainly, considering that you know how to follow mine instruction. Most boring things would be if you were as dull as those other two humans, picking and scratching at rocks as they do. Rocks, huh? Oh, you mean the warding stone from before? I know not what they are named. It is a pile of rocks, with a rope tied across it, no?
So you were the one who asked those cats to...
I did indeed call upon some felines to frolic there. Consider it a test of your intellects. Hibiki unsealed these rocks a good long time ago. It has much to do with those. Those purple, tingling, hair-raising, ill-meaning things. Purple tingly things? Do you mean Electro? Well, Electro really is running amok here on Seirai Island, that's for sure. I can instruct you in the manner of operating those rocks, but in exchange, you have to have the camera pan in such a way that we can't even see you. Ah, there it is again, your superb comprehension. Mine eyes did not judge you poorly, human. Provisional head priestess of the Asase Shrine I may be, but there are some tasks that mine paws lack skill in. For instance, the shrine suffers from a dearth of incense. Were Hibiki to see it in such a sorry state, she would surely be grieved. Much thought did I give it before realizing that if the shrine's offering box were to be fixed, people would come to deposit more there, thus reviving the shrine. It's not quite that simple. More is stuffed into the offering box. When it was yet whole, many people would come to stuff more into it, thus making the shrine most busy indeed. Once the box was damaged, no one came to put more in, and thus did the shrine fall silent. And it thus stands to reason then that should this box be repaired, people will return to offer more, and the shrine shall be revivified. Is that not so? It's hard to fault that reasoning, but at the same time, something doesn't fit. Whatever the case may be, I remember that people always came to maintain the offering box, which was why the shrine thrived and the incense within burned well. The human in charge of those repairs lived in the village over there, but he hasn't come in a good long time.
Probably the ghost town effect.
Indeed, after that huge storm, Hibiki, Domaki, and the others never returned either. Whatever the case may be, I now fully understand that so long as the offering box is repaired, the shrine can be restored to its former glory. As such, you shall help me to repair the box, and I will teach you the way to seal those stones. Do you really know how to work with those warding stones? Naturally. Many a time have I seen Hibiki seal them, and unseal them too. This should be no problem at all.
Yeah, should?
Meow meow meow? Seriously? You're playing dumb about something like this? But if we want to fix the box, we're going to need a lot of materials. You know, like wooden planks, nails, ropes. Do we have that sort of stuff here at the shrine? I have maintained this shrine exceedingly well. No detritus exists here.
As in a mess.
But those are exactly the things we're going to need.
Yeah, where can we find these materials?
I am a cat. Where would I obtain knowledge of such things?
So where did the person in charge of maintenance live?
That's right. The person in charge of maintenance must have kept some spare supplies. We can go have a look. That is a fair point you make. Bring forth your map. I shall mark out the location for you.
Neko starts to mark the map with its paw.
Wow, she really marked it out.
So that's how you make marks with your claws.
But of course. There, I have given you the general location you require. I shall leave the box of pears to you. Meow.
So be it. I am a cat named Neko. Check the offering box. Oh, offering box is over this way. Also, it looks like I could possibly climb this tree to get another thing that I need. Up. And get another electroculus. Oh. Yeah, it could be up in the top. Also, who's talking over there? Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be an aerial thing. Well, we'll come back to it later. We have plenty of time to try and figure these out.
Ah!
Yeah, bad time for yawning.
Forget maintaining it. Well, let's head for that village quick. Find something we can use.
Alright, time for repairing. Is there close waypoints? Oh yeah, the statue. So let's go check it out. So, somewhere around here... Oh, hold on. Is that, oh, the forging item is here. Naku wheat. And more sweet flowers. Oh, here's our village. Let's take a look around.
There's no way.
Treasure hoarders, huh?
Another test subject.
Yeah, you're all gonna get shock and awed here.
Not now.
Yeah, well, this will also tingle.
Amp it up.
Oh, someone's surrounded by monsters, but in the meantime, we kind of have monsters of our own to deal with in the form of treasure hunters.
The night is cold.
Or hoarders in this case.
Take this!
Oh, berries. Yeah, I have time in this fight to pick berries. I prefer leisurely pursuits while I'm in the middle of combat.
La, 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 la. Stars
Meantime.
shine for me.
Ow. Yeah, that's what you get. What you deserve.
Tingle?
Feel the beat. Time to rock.
Yeah, you're gonna pay now. And they're overwhelmed. No more, please! We yield! We yield! What are you doing? We were just trying our luck, doing a little digging, you know? Yeah, tell me the truth. Wait, please! We'll talk! We'll talk! We heard from some people that there was treasure we had here on Sarai Island, and that the island itself wasn't all that populated. So we decided to come over and see what we could find. But we really haven't found anything. This village doesn't look like it's been tended for Archon knows how many years either. To get treasure, we were hard-pressed to find a plank of wood that wasn't broken around here. Eh? All the wood's ruined? Then how are we supposed to find repair materials? Take me to your camp? Well, yes we do, but what do you plan to... Does it have nails, wooden planks, and rope? Yes it does. Please, just tell us what you want, there's no need to speak in code. You've beaten us, so whether you want more or treasure, it's all yours. Just please, spare our lives. Actually, those are things that are exactly what I want. Well then, please, just go to our camp and take whatever you need. And as for you, we've got other things to attend to, so let's part ways here. Come on, lads, let's go. Move it. Yeah, beat that into submission. Catch that as it flies. Oh, we got a little weapon here. It's the animal... or rather, it's the electro in the tree. And of course, I'm still looking for Animalculus. I need 3 more to get to level 9 for statues of the 7 in Mondstadt. Yeah, I'm really having a hard time scouring the area to find the magic number there. Ooh, a pocket grimoire. Meanwhile, there's lots of carrots over here. Oh, more treasure hoarders. I thought we settled things. I thought we settled this the last time. There's bird eggs over here. Yeah, it's gonna be right above my head somewhere. Alright. Well, while you're lurking around, take this!
Another test subject. You're on!
Oh, trust me. It's you who will be the test subjects.
My guiding stars.
Have a taste of this.
Let's dance.
That tingle.
Not even remotely. Ah. Well, then you get beaten up instead. Oh, don't dare my face.
Shred till I'm dead.
You'll pay for that one.
That tingle.
The night is cold.
Yeah, chill out, man.
Oh, mine to command.
That tingle.
Power cord.
Yeah, you're getting wrecked badly.
That tingle.
Yeah, I'd ask you the same thing.
Halloween thunder!
And I think you just got saved by the tree.
My guiding stars.
Yeah, it's up close and
Let the show
personal.
begin.
Oh, we got the break. We got the break.
That tingle.
Meanwhile, for you,
Feel the beat.
there we go.
The wrong test subject.
There it is. Alright. Where's the closest spot to where we need to go? Hey Charles, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Oh, there's another mark, but it's in a spot that I have not yet revealed on the map. Oh, zoom in, zoom in. Oh, I can go and get to this one. Enjoying the lightning on, and yeah, so far I am. I actually am. I was worried about how I was going to get here initially, but I found a way. I found a boat. I did my Lonely Island impression, and then I made it all work out. Get over here so we can get what we need. Oh, more treasure hoarders. Oh, it's another treasure this time. Oh, someone's leaving their mark. Is it me? Oh. I really gotta. I keep having a situation where I keep confusing Layla with Jin Yan as far as who to summon. I keep thinking that Jin Yan is to my left and that Layla is to my right, but no, it's the opposite, and I keep mixing that up.
Oh, this rocks!
Okay, so yeah, that's not mine. That is most certainly not mine. Also, who else is trying to hit me? Oh, it's you! You're the problem.
Don't be scared.
It all makes sense now.
Ready, steady, go!
Power cord!
And now I got you pinned up against the wall. And now you're dead. And that takes care of you. It's like, I wonder if that's me who's making those. Nope. Hiding conveniently out of view. Yeah, see crystal flies going around. Can I pick one up? I can. In fact, I got two. So let's see if we can... Oh, we need to do more fighting.
There's no way to make another test subject.
I missed. No, I missed.
Lightning flash!
Not now. Let's
Oh, hello there. Alright, got you to go. Go flying. Yeah, not exactly a fire fest, but more of a flyer fest. You can chill out for a while and get shot. Yeah, take it all. Yeah, help ourselves to whatever is in here. So we got planks. Also have Sunsetia. Got the rope. And finally, well, before that, ourselves the contents of the crate. I'm honestly surprised that fruits and vegetables are spoiled, given that we're in a ghost town. I guess we took the stash that the treasure hoarders were holding for themselves that they brought with them. Alright, back over to Asase. And apparently a new patch is coming up. Is it coming up tomorrow?
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Oh. Yeah, let's take this to the offering box and see what we can do. You start to repair the offering box. Yeah, it looks more decent.
Well, this should do it.
Let's hope it is. Back to self-proclaimed provisional head priestess Neko.
Well done indeed. I acknowledge your efforts. This should be the first step on the shrine's return to its former bustling state. You are also free to offer more yourself, should it please you. As we agreed then, I shall instruct you in the sealing of those rocks. This island plays host to 4 such stones. Hibiki once said that they were meant to seal a bird of most prodigious size.
Wow.
Hibiki said that bird's strength was truly a frightening thing, capable of singeing the fur off of all the cats on this island.
Ah, poor Mikote.
This shrine, too, was built to subdue it, so I heard it from her. Meow. The exact details escape me, and it is a mighty shame that Hibiki is not here, or you could ask her directly. Yet I still recall the sealing methods for the meow. 4 stones, you must... Meow, meow. Hibiki said that the key is to use the ropes on the rock and the piece of paper. Ropes? Paper? The paper on the sticks by the rock's side become the same as the paper on the rock itself.
Clear as mud.
You seem confused. Perhaps your comprehension is lacking also. Paper with paper and rock. Did you get that?
But no scissors?
What is this? Some...
Paimon! Good one.
Rock, paper, scissors? I fail to understand. If your comprehension fails you here, have you any of those wooden planks left? I will carve an image of what needs to be done.
Okay then. Neko carves a drawing on the wooden plank. If you wish to restore the warding stone's functionality and suppress the storm once more, you must find and touch the 3 sets of paper charms, hung on poles that correspond to each warding stone. You must recall the positions of each set of paper charms, and the number of paper charms on each pole. Oh boy. There are also paper charms hanging off the warding stone itself, and the stones are split into upper and lower sections that may be rotated independently. Rotate the warding stones such that the number of paper charms on the sections of the stone that correspond to the 3 poles match the number of charms placed there. Once you rotate the warding stone sections such that this correspondence is perfect, the seal upon it shall be reinstated. Okay, so yeah, they're demoing if it's 2 and 2, then there has to be 2 on one side and 2 on the other side.
Now surely you understand. This is how one seals the rocks and where they are. Go now and quickly. The shrine's maintenance yet requires my attention. Now that the offering box has been repaired, the shrine shall soon return to its former thriving glory.
Yeah, such a detailed carving.
Small beans it was, really. Visit the shrine after some days. Once it grows busy around these parts once more, I am certain that more humans will come to pay their respects. I may yet require your aid again, then. Hibiki would be most gratified to see this shrine become lively again. And that Domeki fellow too. Meow.
Alright, seal warding stone number 1. So. Yeah, and it is a Fatui. Let's go to the first one. Closest to the statue. So throwing ourselves back into the thunder and lightning. Okay, where are we going? Opposite direction. Okay, there it is. Yeah, sometimes I don't see these things right away on the mini-map. And over here we have... Oh, we're just going to do the thing. So this warding stone is actually divided into an upper-lower section and can be rotated. If we rotate it correctly, something might happen. Uh-huh. And what is this correct rotation? I figured it out. Oh, you're back! We were just starting to wonder where you'd gone. Wait, seal? This warding stone needs to be sealed, you say? You tell of your experiences. A talking cat, you say? Guarding an abandoned shrine? And that cat told you how to seal the warding stones? That's just incredible. Maybe the guilds rated this commission's difficulty a little too low. Well, for someone of your determination to see things through quickly, I think it may be a little too high for someone of your pay grade. Miss Aiko, this isn't the time to worry about guild evaluations. Look, the words on this wooden plank seem to have been made using claws. This is just incredible. Is that cat Neko still at that shrine? Will I need to bring any greeting gifts when I go there to pay respects? You know, like fish, cat food, things like that? Taisuke, please. We need to seal the warding stone first. Guild commission, remember? Right, I'm sorry. Alright then, let's figure out how we're supposed to do this sealing business. But according to this wooden plank, it isn't going to be that easy. You don't think so? Well, I see a 2 and 2 over here, so if I approach the stone, or at least try to, so it's... I've got 3 2 and 2s over here. And then a 1 and a 2? Let me just check for sure. 2 and 2. Yeah, we have two. We have multiple 2 and 2s. And then we have a 1 and a 2. Also, why can't I touch from this specific spot? So, touch this. Okay, so we have to release them all. And then seal it. Okay, so we need to face, so it's facing this and facing this. So since we got 2 and 2 on these sides, let's see if we can rotate it. But it has to keep going. So it's facing that. And facing... So that's right over here. Right. Yeah, then we have a wrinkle because we have a 3 over here. We need to get it to face... There was a 2, 1, a 2. Yeah, there's only the 2 2s. And they're not side by side. It seems like they need to be side by side. Unless the bottom is supposed to represent the left side. 2 and a 3, and a 1, and another 1, and a 2, and a 1. Yeah, that's the problem though. We don't have a 2 and a 2 lined up next to each other. Like, unless this wants me to do it in such a way that it starts out with everything facing in its initial spot first, because yeah, it's lighting this up here. But I don't know why it...
Hey, not the guitar!
Well. So yeah, if it's red, that's bad. It's bad if it's bad if it goes red. How will I get 2 and 2? I guess you could say that. No. Oh, that made it work. Okay, so I guess it was just showing me the 1 for 1. Well, that's the warding stone squared away, right? And yet the storm hasn't abated at all. Gotta seal all 4 of them. It seems to be the case. Well, that Neko's already marked all 4 warding stones on the wooden plank, right? Indeed, let's go. Yep, let's do this. Could I at least go visit the shrine and see Neko? You can do that once the storm's gone. Come on. Oh, okay then. Oh, so that's considered complete now. Go to steal the next warding stone. Well, before we do... just gets over to 67. Okay, next warding stone. It's over here in a spot that I have not yet reached. Okay. I guess we can just unlock the waypoints while we're going, so... Yeah, we'll do what we can to open up the waypoints as we're going along. Yeah, I'm a little worried about being in the water for too long as well. I'm seeing people who are more than likely up to no good. Oh. Can I pluck anything from here? No, I can't.
Feel the beat!
Amethyst lumps. Behind you.
Let's get down to business.
Oh, what are you up to?
Cole, mine to command.
More! Lightning flash!
I'll protect us.
Say no more!
Say no more? As if you mean by that, you mean something where you say no more because you're frozen.
My guiding stars.
We already got one down.
How's this?
Or do I?
Take this! Say no
Night is
more!
cold.
Yeah, he's just looking at me like, what are you doing?
To the ferry. Lightning slash!
Whoa!
Time to rock!
And so they have the iconic samurai super swift strike.
Let the show begin.
Yeah, you ain't getting that off.
Thunderclap!
Feel the beat!
Down you go. Yeah, I will help myself to that.
This rain ain't clearing anytime soon, but the show's still on, people.
Okay, I get myself up. Seems like I can. Yeah, let's get up there and make it happen. Unlock it. Oh, hello there. What have I just failed? Phase gate. In this world, there exists a kind of ruined device known as the phase gate. When two phase gates are in phase, it seems that an energy route is established between them. Those capable of manipulating the elements can use this to travel far and wide. Use elemental sight to check the way the opposite door is facing. Seems to be going that way.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Wanna hear it?
Oh, we're figuring it all out. We'll continue this way. Oh, we found the lucky mouse again. He just threw himself off a cliff. Oh, poor little mouse. Meanwhile, Electroculus in sight. And as I descend, I'm getting more coins. And there we go. What do we got this time?
Come on, we can do it. Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Yeah, stick it to him.
Yeah!
What exactly does this red icon stand for? Is this thing strong to physical attacks?
Power cord!
Oh, here we go. Ooh, that's very
They'll
quick.
protect us.
Lightning slash!
I really got this thing on the edge here. I'll give you what for, don't you worry.
Yeah!
We're fighting through the trees. Quite literally, I might add. Yeah, you're pretty tough, aren't you?
Take this!
Let's dance.
You're not dead yet. You are now. There we go. Let's keep going. Oh.
Pyrotechnics!
Yeah, help myself to all this amethyst. Oh, yeah, heads up there, Thunder Plains. So as we cross over, Kumo fruits is what we found. We also found these.
Bellowing thunder!
Yeah, you already start off with a huge disadvantage.
Power cord!
Ooh,
Lightning flash!
Sure until I'm dead!
To the
My guiding stars.
Yeah, one's already mowed down in a heartbeat.
Let the show begin.
Pyrotechnics!
Take this!
I'm just laying waste to him now.
Not now.
Almost. There we go. I guess I picked everything up while he was dying. Meanwhile, their friends are trying to run away. But I won't let them!
Let's get down to business.
The night is cold. I'll protect us.
Lightning flash!
Cold. Mine to command.
Shut up, man. We got all night. Or at least I do. You don't have much time left.
To the very
Onward. I'll get to the shrine in a moment. I need to get the waystone first. There we go. Ow. Oh, hi there, Electroculus. Yeah, there's a chest over there. Are there CDs in this area? By any chance? Or do I have to fight you guys for it?
Power core!
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey there, big boys.
my blade!
Let the show begin.
Say no more!
This is gonna be chaotic.
Shred till I'm dead!
Oh, 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 oh.
Pyrotechnics!
Ready, steady,
Yeah.
go!
Give us a little boost on healing. Oh. I'm not the one who wanted to be overloaded. I wanted them to be overloaded.
My guiding stars.
Oh.
Lightning flash!
Power core!
Oh, got this again.
Amp it up!
To the very final
Okay, there goes a couple of them.
Not now.
Oh, not done yet.
Have a little taste.
Okay, and over here.
Feel the beat!
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Yeah, don't be scared. Okay, dear, I'll kill you real quick. I can just do it while I'm chilling out over here. Oh, that's too funny.
Take this!
Power core!
Yeah, get wrecked. There we go. Oh, did that open the chests? No, that did not open the chests. So yeah, it probably does require a ceiling.
Yeah.
Alright, away we go. How's the map looking? Oh. Yeah, that guy's coming back. Oh, it's over this way, okay. Well, yeah, we kind of determined that we needed to make a crossing, so... we'll go over here, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. Probably it's supposed to be a conductor. I don't need to worry about slimes. I'm good. Oh, yes. It goes back to this thing, so yeah, I'll just glide, I guess. We'll glide over the gap. I mean, I'm not gonna get struck down in the middle of the air, am I? You know, whoa! Sure hope not. Yeah, passing by the Electroculus, but I need to kind of focus here. Got seagrass.
This rain ain't clearing anytime soon, but the show's still on, people.
And I do eventually need to go back to the mountain as well to deal with that. Oh, we out of time trial. Get over there. Unfortunately, I don't have the fancy thing that allows me to. Let's see if we can do it without. Glide on in. Nope. Up over here. Have I gone past one? I'm pretty sure I have. Nope, I got them all. Nice. I was worried I was gonna be short, but I was not short.
Oh, this rocks!
Thankfully, it worked out. Okay. There's this little wavestone as well. Let's activate that one. Yeah, I can't not see this food and not want to get my hands on it. Yeah, if we want to keep forging on, we're going to have to fight some people for this.
It's my lucky day.
Yeah.
Following thunder.
Shuratonte! Not now.
And deal with these crazy samurai.
Let's dance.
Take this. My
Come
blade.
on. That's not... Yeah, ouchie.
Finally,
One's down, two are down.
the very
Yeah, two are down. Yeah, one wasn't initially, but then it was.
Cut down. Like this.
Okay, so let's see what we got. We have a 0 and 2. 2 and 2. Where's the third charm? Is it on higher ground or something? Okay, I only noticed 2 of the charms. Or 2 of the charm hangers, I should say. Oh, is this the... No, this isn't. Oh, well, let me help myself an electrogram. Unless where we need to go is over this way. But it doesn't seem like it. Where's the third hangar? Come on, man. Oh, it's northwest. Or northeast, rather. Which means we do have to flirt with the water here. Oh boy. Here's hoping. Quest area reached. Oh, hello there, Electroculus. How myself to you. Oh, that could take me up to where I need to go to get that treasure chest. That's an animal specter, huh? It's going left. Alright. Now, where do I need to find what I need? Yeah, help myself roll up. I noticed that there was the indicator for a possible dungeon. That may be what it's trying to point me to. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Lightning flash!
Feel the beat! Time to rock! Oh, mine to command.
Yeah, there we go. Make it happen.
Take this!
I'm just blowing him away. If you do, I can't do what I'm doing.
The night is cold. I'll protect us.
Here! Thunderclap!
Yeah, that'll teach you. Yeah, they're trying to run now. They're scared of what I'm doing. They're trying to run now. Gotta get these things since it's so close to being taken. Does it have to do with the gate here? Or does it? Oh, it is up there. Okay, it is up there. Well, I better need to find a way to tether myself repeatedly. Because I did try with the electrogram. Deal with that before. Watch out for the thunder and lightning. So let's do some Ganoderma. Alright. Oh! I almost had it. There we go. There we go.
Oh, this rocks!
This is a 1 and 2. So that's 1 and 2 with a really big little floating island there. Okay. So we have 1 and 3 there. Oops. I hate that. I wish it would keep you on the same spots No, that's considered bad. We got a 2 here. Where was that? So yeah, we got a 2 and a 2 over here. Alright, there we go. So that helps it a little more. Talk to Aiko. Who's gonna be needed right over here?
That's the second warding stone sealed. Only 2 left.
Let's look at the remaining 2 warding stones. As long as we seal all the warding stones, that should calm the storm. And we must be off. I sure hope that what this Neko says is true.
Well, it is our only lead considering the storm. Whatever the case may be, let's just have a look at those warding stones first.
Yep, let's go.
The storm and these warding stones. We'll have to write a pretty detailed report for the guild later.
Yeah, you certainly will. Something you're very unaccustomed to. There's another 3 books. Get her closer to 68s. Okay, next warding stone is located back over at this waypoint. Alright. And also joining me are these things. Nope. Now we can hit the trigger.
Take this!
Oh! Yeah, that was a pretty solid move there.
My guiding stars!
Yeah!
I can't see, but I know you're getting overloaded.
Let's dance! Oh, oh.
Yeah!
There we go.
Stars, shine
And
for
there we
me.
go. Okay. Oh, relay stone. Okay. So that's what that's about. Is it over here? I guess it is. What's going on? Alright, let's talk to Taisuke. Where's the warding stone? Looks like this won't be as easy as we thought. Yeah, let's look around.
Yeah, it looks like that's our only option. Let's see if we can find anything. But this place is huge. How long will we have to search? Well, I guess it's up to luck. Either way, time to start. Seems like how to find the warding stones is one of our seating problems as well, huh? Well, let's just hope that we can find some hints nearby. Come on, Taisuke, time's a wasting. Okay, Miss Psycho, I guess this is our only option.
I guess it is. Okay. Meanwhile, in some places you'll find this mysterious combo of mechanisms, a discharge stone and an accumulation stone. The former shoots a harmless electric current at characters and monsters affected by Electro, while the latter absorbs the electrical energy from the discharge stone. Subtle differences between accumulation stones may affect the quantity of current they require. Interesting. Meanwhile, that looks like it's just fine. Search for the path to the warding stone. which I'm guessing must be this. Because, yeah, why else would they break this up? But then... also, it's saying I've gone too far away. So there's a warding stone. Does it have to do with the relay? Yeah, it says search for the path. It doesn't say, because yeah, you would think this serves as the path to the Warning Stone. You wanted to get Ayato, but you lost to Mona. Well, that's the thing. It only allows me to rotate the gate. It doesn't want me to. Yeah, and the path is saying go that way. Nope! No, no, no! Really? That's how we're doing it? Okay, okay. Yeah, I was wondering, like, how do we make this work? But now we're getting shot out so far away. Oh my god. I don't think this is what the game had in mind, but if anything, it's putting me right near an electroculus. And apparently that makes it count. Now touch the paper charm hangers again. No! Okay, keep going. Whoa! It's a shame I can't have more of these at once. Oh, hello there, platform formation. And this insanity keeps going. Where am I? Waypoint. Waypoint, thank goodness. We got 1 and 2. Now where are the others? Well, let's keep going and find out. Thank you, platform. Thank you, platforms. Well, I see where one of them is. But is this the one I'm supposed to be standing at right now? I guess so. Oh, and just for being here, we get access to the chest.
Wow. Suddenly, I don't feel so tired.
Oh, where'd I go? I think I was supposed to go forward. No. Oh boy. What a save. No! 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 Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, for my trouble. Yeah, I was so used to being placed right over where I needed to be. I'm guessing this is it right here. Oh no, I'm back at start. Did I not unlock, this? Oh no, I'm just back on the ground. Ugh. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to go through that whole process over again. Okay. Alright, that comes to me. What is that? Where am I landing? Okay, it was this spot. Okay. I land here. And then... Oh! Yeah, fortunately I'm not getting... Oh, I'm just getting sent back? Because yeah, I touched this one already. Now I'm just getting sent back and forth. This can't be right. Yeah, there's got to be something else going on here. Because yeah, it's just sending me back and forth between these two things. There has to be more going on. Because yeah, I wouldn't know where to throw myself from that point forward from that island. Because yeah, all it does is send me back the way I came, but that's not where I'm supposed to go, right? Yeah, there are a whole bunch of broken rocks. Which ones? Yeah, there are a whole bunch of broken rocks. Like, I do see, another, what looks like another possible waypoints, or a possible time trial. Yeah, I do see that. My big worry is which direction exactly I'm supposed to go. Because yeah, I'd like to think I'm trying to get over there. It is this one that I'm looking at here with the waypoint on it. But yeah, you'll guide me here, I guess. Yeah, temporary break of the quest in order to find the solution. Come on. Okay. So once I'm done doing the back and forth, Where would I need to aim? To that one? So how come the tethers don't allow me to go that way? Guess I'll just follow you then. Because, yeah, that's going to tether me back towards where I came from. Oh. Yeah, you went by so fast I lost sight of you. Oh no! Oh no!
Why do I have to write so many papers? Why?
That's not the response I was expecting. Oh. Yeah, try and be my guide, and yeah, we have weird stuff like this happening.
Okay.
Yeah, more than likely. Because, yeah, if I get tethered from here, I'll go back to over there. Like, do I need to get myself tethered up and to the point where I can start going to the east?
Even when we're not looking up at the stars, they're always there, watching over us.
So yeah, you get... Okay. No, no, no! Why? Press the wrong button, get the appropriate punishments. Yeah, this is obviously a time trial. Yeah, I wanted to press R2 or L2 to zoom in my camera. Instead, I have that happen. And apparently that's as far as I can go. Okay, so tether myself over and over again. Go back over here. So I can have my sights. Fall over here. And then walk over, get the gram. Ooh. Yeah, and then it starts to double me back. So then I'm following and watching you. Oh, you're just gonna drop off? Or did you mean to do that?
How did I do that?
Yeah, did you mean to do that? No, you're both over that way now. Is that where do I need to be where you two are right now? No, you're coming back to me, okay? Yeah, you press one button and it is a long grind back. go back to you. Okay. Alright, so I'm back over here. But I still need to touch my third paper. I still need to touch the third paper, and I need to know where that is. So how do I use the dendrogram or electrogram to get me to where that is?
My legs are so sore.
Are we
been
using?
sleeping
Okay, I guess we're using this then.
Again.
Oh god! Oh, there it is. There it is. I'll wait for this to go out of cooldown. Yeah, talk about a random place to put something. Why can't I touch it? Oh yeah, because I'm not... Yeah, I can't touch it because I'm in co-op mode. Yeah, stupid rules. No, that's not what I need to do. I want to be allowed to touch. I guess I gotta reactivate the quest again. Yeah, come on, Patrick. Touch. No! Okay, I'm here. Why am I not allowed to touch it? Is there a reason why I'm not allowed to touch this one? Yeah, the only thing it'll let me do is summon the electrogram. No, I'm out of co-op mode. Yeah, I'm out of co-op mode. Why am I not allowed to be like Patrick and touch? Yeah, you come this far only to get red lighted in a way like this? Because yeah, I really don't want to fall off. I really don't want to fall off. Like, is there a specific spot I need to stand in order to trigger it? Look up? Looking up. The Eye of the Storm is pretty nice, by the way. There's the appropriate punishments. Death is my only friend. Wow. You're that close and you're not even allowed to do a simple thing. And if that wasn't bad enough, I am under attack. Yeah. from something I didn't think I'd expect to see out here. But hey, you know what? The punishment fits the crime.
The night is cold. Whoa! Feel the beat!
Take this!
Not now.
Yeah, for the simple crime of not being allowed to touch something and ensuring that I can't, I get my character killed off. In a way that only Hollywood would be proud of.
Pyrotechnics!
Yeah, to take that, Deadpool. Let's see you come up with something like that.
Time to rock! Feel the beat!
Take this!
Cole, line to command.
Thunderclap! Lightning flash!
My guiding stars. Let the show begin.
Yeah. If you mentioned, Charles, about the Raiden Snowgun sniping me earlier, that's the snipe to end all snipes.
Try till I'm dead!
One hit KO.
Take this!
Not now. Come on, we can do it. Oh.
Feel the beat!
I can only imagine how hard round 4 will be.
My guiding stars. Let's dance.
Lightning flash!
And my hands are starting to cramp up now.
Don't be scared.
Pretty much the game's way of telling me it's time for you to stop for the night.
Power cord!
The night is cold.
Take this!
Up you warp over here.
Yeah!
And it's just insult upon injury upon injury upon injury. Alright. Trying to be allowed to go there. Now, may I not be punished for the simple art of trying? Was that so hard? No, really? Was that so hard? Yeah, and I was so desperate to save myself from getting exploded again that I didn't even bother to look what the pattern was. Yeah, out of desperation to save myself. What? Okay, it's also 1 and 2. It's also 1 and 2. Okay, it's 1 and 2 going the other direction. That's not considered right. So it's likely the other one that was over there somewhere. What are we doing? And how come I've lost all ability to glide now? Okay, this is a 2 and 2. Okay, so it's going that direction, so if I point it south... No. Oh, do I actually need to line everything up now? Okay, so whose 1 and 2 needs to be right? It's not you. That's a 2 and 2. Yeah, it only needs me to be correct on 1, but which one? Which one needs to be right? It'll never be right because I never know when to rotate the bottom. And I fluked it. Whatever, we got it. This warding stone's all wrapped up too. This is insane. Oh, I haven't even gotten to this waypoint yet. Or have I? No. Alright.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on.
So I gotta
let's
get up there
moving.
now. Please make an attempt to glide. Okay, we gotta get up there somehow. This game does not know what it wants me to do. Other than give me an electroculus, but that's not saying a lot. Oh, this looks like it'll be fun. On the beginner's banner? I already have Noelle. What else do I need? Oh, it doesn't... Oh, okay. I'm guessing it'll make the platforms for me as I go along? Yep. But then what happens? That. At least I don't have to destroy myself in order to touch these papers. Okay, I have a 2 and a 2. These are both 2 and... These are all 2 and 2. So which 2 and 2 is it? Because we got you. Keep moving so we're not getting the excess electro. And I'm a douchebag. It's not this one. It's not this one. And let's see you up. Which one is it supposed to be?
Whatever's going on over there looks pretty rock and roll to me.
Is there a specific pattern they're supposed to be facing? Well, there obviously has to be. No, I'm good. I'm good. No. Like, do I have to follow the patterns exactly as they're shown? Because whenever I get a light up, like, it makes me think that it's right, but is that how it's supposed to be, or is it the total number of papers? I'll never know, because I'll never do this right.
4 facing here, 3 facing here, 2 facing here. Okay, those 2 are lighting up correctly. Now, if I can be smart... If I was to rotate like this... Rotate the top... 4, 4, 2, 2... a 1 and 3 configuration. Because I need this to face... That's gonna give me 1 and 1. That's also going to give me 1 and 1. That's going to give me 3 and 1. It's going to give me 1 and 2. If I rotate this down to the bottom, maybe 2. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Oh yeah? Yeah, well, while the 3 of you are talking about what characters are leveling, of course, I'm still trying to figure out the puzzle. Yeah, that lights those 2 up. But it leaves them with a 2 and 1 over here. Do I need to invert this? No, it gives me 1 and 1. Too bad I can't rotate this the opposite direction. Gives you 3 and 1, and that's 1 and 2. So damn close. And this could easily take me all night here. Bring it around. That won't light everything up. And it gives me it there, but once again, one light.
Is there a 3 and a... I don't know why I bother keep thinking things through because I know what I'm gonna keep doing to myself. One, two... Yeah, it needs to be 4 all the way around. There. Oh, and then you told me what the solution was gonna be. I beat you to it. I beat you to it. All that work to get us to this point. And thus we created an island. Floating in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, because after getting that initial excess electro warning, I was scared off on how to do the puzzle because it made me think if I light up more than 2 lights, that means that I've done it wrong. And that means that I'm going to be electrocuting myself. So yeah, the way it did that was really scared me away. Defeat all opponents in whatever this is going to be. Do I want to go in the dome or do I want to stay out of the dome? Well, whatever it is, it's level 72.
Amp it up!
My guiding stars.
Oh, yeah, don't get hit by that. Whoa! You're immune to water?
Power cord!
I guess because it conducts electricity?
Lightning flash!
Oh jeez, I'm being chased. Oh jeez.
That was just the intro.
Oh jeez! Yeah, how the heck am I gonna dodge that? Ugh. Oh, that's what it's doing. It's dashing across the field.
Feel the beat!
Well, there's a hit. Ow. And this also really sucks my stamina out.
That's against the rules.
My god, I have no stamina at all. Stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. Am I actually damaging it?
Let the show begin.
Oh. Yeah, try and get a few hits in if I can.
Not now.
Yeah, this is where Florian is at a huge advantage, or disadvantage here. Oh, combo. It's gonna take a long time to get to this health bar.
Run till I'm dead.
Run!
The night is cold. My guiding stars. Go, Barbara, go!
Run!
Lightning flash!
I know that doesn't do anything, but better than doing nothing.
Feel the beat.
Of course. No. I'm depleted on my stamina again. Inconveniently.
Power cord. Amp it up.
Let's escape.
Lightning flash!
Okay, you're gonna dash again and again. Run! Run! Yeah, run into pain. Speaking of running into pain and getting incorrect inputs! Ugh. Good thing I stocked up on so much food and made so much of it off camera. Nope, no point. There, some damage.
Hey, not the guitar.
The night is cold.
Oh, there, it gets some hits in.
Don't be scared.
Feel the
I'm
beat.
pretty much relying on my special abilities to damage this thing. Well, I guess better to do it that way. Slowly but surely.
La, 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 la. Let's dance.
I'm waiting for you to, do your thing. Do your thing first, then I'll do this.
Time to rock.
And you'll still fly away from it.
Come on. The night is cold.
Well, I got your defense down. Doesn't make me safe, though. At least I found a way to fight you off. To some extent. Yeah, I don't feel as nervous now, but you're still at 72, and that still worries me. Ow!
Feel the beat.
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara,
Yeah, I'll use my shield to save me. It doesn't say much.
My guiding stars.
Nope, run. Oh! Oh, really? Yeah, pretty much forced to take a hit there.
Power cord.
Got you past halfway.
Try till I'm dead.
Run, run. Still taking the hit. Ew. Don't take the hit. Can we please focus on priority of items? We don't want to! Because this game sucks like that! Yeah, and rather keep telling me, do you want to do this completely pointless side quest instead? Because that keeps deciding that it's more important. Yeah, this game can be fun, but when you want to do simple things like doing the menu usage, it's like, what do you want to do? I'm sorry, I didn't get that!
Thunderclap!
Cole, line to command.
Oh, perfect opportunity.
Amp it up! Power cord!
Lightning flash! What?
The night
Run.
is cold.
Your defense is down for now.
Feel the beat!
Also, it just dawned on me that this thing is a giant bat. I was taking the time to look at it a little higher, and I was like, oh, this is a bat. Well, this is a Batman like no other. Take the hit, take the hit. That's strange, even though I'm on Electro Element for Florian, like he's taking more damage than the girls, not less. That's strange. You'd think that he would have immunity to that sort of thing.
Pyrotechnic! Try till I'm dead!
The night is cold. Hi. Let the show begin. Hi.
Get out!
Hey, not the guitar!
Okay, it did damage it. It did count.
Hey, not the guitar!
Let's worry about that later, Jinyan.
Power cord!
My guiding stars. Let's dance.
Run! You didn't get that residual damage from the ice.
Stars, shine for me.
That's unfortunate. This is more unfortunate. Yeah, you're not coming over here. Unfortunately, it goes wasted. So close to getting special ability usage. Oh, take the hit.
Not now.
Run.
Lightning slash!
Come on, we're close.
Power core!
I'll just take the hit. Yeah, I pretty much know when I have to just suck it up. Yeah, this is a combo that doesn't work in your favor. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make any moves until you did.
Time to rock!
And even then...
The night is cold.
Yeah!
What are you doing now? Oh, this again.
Pyrotechnics!
Oh,
Yeah, I was kind of expecting this. Yeah, keep going. Go. Is that my stamina being low again? Ow! Oh, actually, no, I'm good on stamina. Might as well try something.
go, Barbara, go.
Sorry for sounding like a pig there! Yeah, this certainly does not lack for drama.
Power core!
Almost there, come on.
Amp it up!
There! Got it! Amp it up, indeed. Finally got it. I will use that 40 original resin and get everything that's in here. Whoa. Oh. Oh. We're through. Continue exploring? You mean there's more to this? We're exploring too. Are we just going over here or something? I guess we are. Oh, why isn't this over? Yeah, just to give myself an idea of where I am in the world. Come on over here and take your 2 victory items.
Oh, this rocks!
Or 3, rather. Oh. I think I saw something that said cleansing shrine? Oh. Well, that was a fight. Let's get back to our friends. Hey there, you two. We did it. The storm has passed. It seems like all 4 warding stones have been sealed. Yeah, and that wasn't all. It's you! How did you get up there? Insanity. Taizuke said that you passed through some kind of door and then you disappeared. What on earth is with that door? How strange. What happened up there exactly? Aiko and I heard a sudden rumbling from above, almost like thunder. But the storm should have abated already. Oh, well, here's what happened. You tell of your experiences. Rocks floating in the sky? Formed a platform? That's, I must confess, I've never heard of such a natural phenomenon occurring on Seirai Island. Because it wasn't natural.
Which part of that sounds like a natural phenomenon? Seriously. It's super unnatural no matter how you look at it. Yeah, you'd be right to say so. Well, natural or otherwise, the storm over Seirai Island has been calmed and our commission is complete.
And we found this feather.
This is... Taisuke, you have a look.
Alright, allow me. Apologies, but I have no idea where this feather came from. This feather's pattern and texture are nothing like any birds I know of. And if you study its dimensions and the ratios involved, this bird would have been as large as that stone platform up there in the sky.
Is this feather that important? If you want to figure its history out, why don't you put up a commission at the guild? Who knows, you might run into someone who can give you a lead.
Sure.
Well, in that case, thanks again for your help, adventure. Taisuke and I will head back to the guild to make our reports. Ah, right, this is for you. It's not much, but I'd say you're still owed some payment for your help.
No kidding.
Taisuke, get ready to pack it up. We're headed back to the guild.
So, Aiko, let's drop by that shrine real quick and see Lady Neko, shall we? Yeah, they haven't done that yet.
Taisuke?
Come on, it's a cat that can talk! A talking cat!
Seriously.
You need to appreciate things more, Aiko. Maybe take some, advice from your Final Fantasy IX equivalent. Your Final Fantasy IX namesake. Oh, I ran into the lucky rabbit again. Yeah, it comes to congratulate me after that insanity that happened. Also, that's a red bar? I think after all I've been through, I've done enough for me tonight. Thanks. Oh, nope. Rescue the person surrounded by monsters. But yeah, we want to go back to INAZUMA.
I just came up with an awesome new riff.
Yeah, we definitely want to hit up the Adventurers Guild. Wow. What a way to celebrate a holiday Monday, huh? By celebrating an insane victory through a ridiculous way to get to something. Oh. Oh yeah. It's you who's over here.
Your deeds on Seirai Island have been reported to be by Miss Psycho. You've done very well. But back on topic, the guild has received a commission of even greater difficulty than that which you accomplished on Seirai. I wonder if you'd be interested.
Yeah, even harder, you say?
The person who commissioned this quest is a Miss Sumida. As for the details, it might be best for you to get them straight from her. Well then, Ad Astra Abyssosque, I await the completion of your next feat.
I'm sure you do, so that activates that quest, but first...
Oh, you don't even say your line here.
You've come at last, I've been waiting for you. So now you're finally recognized.
Another? Have you ever seen multiple Catherines in a single location? If you haven't, then they were the one and the same. As the only year-round receptionist in the Adventurers Guild, I can use a special tool to instantly move between various locations in the world to deal with various important matters. After I help you with your matters here, I need to head over to Fontaine. The adventurers over there are notorious for frugality, so I need to receive them well.
I guess you've kind of leaked where I'm going next after INAZUMA?
You believe me?
Sorry, I was joking. Please don't take it seriously.
Oh, so I thought you knew how to use teleport waypoints? Anyway, I won't bother you with pointless trivia. Come, I'll help you process the work that's needed by the INAZUMA Adventurers Guild. Once things are processed, you can accept commissions here and enjoy benefits. Ad Astra Abyssosque, adventurer.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Now can I finally...
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, say your line. First, claim the rewards. Oh, wow. 12 heroes' wits. I approve of that. Also, what are these things? Oh, brilliant diamond gemstone. Character essential material.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
And then it seems that Amber is finished with what she's doing. And everyone else is also finished. Because yeah, I'm sending people on smaller expeditions right now because I need to build up on my white iron chunks. So I've got everyone, pretty much everyone foraging for them. Oh, you're still 18 minutes out. You're still 5 hours out. Okay. Yeah, thank goodness. The nightmare is over. Also, we got something else. Okay, so now I can activate INAZUMA, so yeah. Next time when I'm around, I can switch things over to INAZUMA. And also, as well, the fancy key item that we got, among other things. We also... So this is the cleansing shrine. It's for my domain. And I got 3 Leeway Shrine of Death's keys. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You know, definitely make sure to put those to use. Huh, thank goodness. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that... I am aware of, the white iron... Oh, in the Spiral Abyss. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have been trying to work on starting on floor 4, but I cannot get past chamber 1, unfortunately. So yeah, I'll need to make sure that next time that I can work on that, among other things, but I will be back again tomorrow because obviously we still have a lot to do and I still need to build my characters up before I can even contemplate doing main progression here in INAZUMA, but wow. What a way to celebrate a holiday. As I said, we did I was expecting we would break someone out of jail, but instead we took on a side boss where just getting to it was a task in of itself. But we got it. We got the clear, and so now tomorrow we can look forward to a lot of craziness in the island where the portal is. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow when I guess we'll talk to Sumida and see what she needs us to do, and then we'll see if we can get ourselves a little bit closer to achieving our goals tonight or tomorrow. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch, and I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow and see what else are we gonna get ourselves into. So, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for all of your help, even though you couldn't quite help me in co-op mode as usual. But thanks for all of your help. It's always appreciated, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the lights.